up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Soup and Talk with Ayush. My name is Ayush Alhad, and if you're new here, I talk about self-development and how to become the best version of yourself. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to deal with breakups. So today is 14 February and I decided to just put out this video here. It's not going to come out by the time the Valentines is over, but I'm sure you're going to need it after Valentines because maybe you might be feeling a little bit down because you've noticed all your friends are getting flowers and you're getting nothing. But I'm here to change that mindset with you right now. So let's get into the video. So this video is going to be having two chapters. I'm going to be discussing about how to deal with breakup from a toxic relationship and how to deal with breakup from a relationship that was not toxic. Maybe let's say a mutual breakup or something like that. So first of all, if you're breaking up from a toxic relationship, whether you're a guy or a girl, congratulations. Welcome back to the reality, because all you've been doing there is receiving torture up and down, and now we are back to being reasonable. You're back to thinking with your own brain actually, rather than allow people to manipulate and gaslight you. So I'm going to send out a big warm-hearted congratulations to you. You're finally free. You are finally free. So now let's get to how you're going to deal and not forget about your ex, but move on past what happened between you and him or her. So the first step in dealing with breaking up from a toxic relationship is to make up your mind that you are done. That's actually the first step in leaving that relationship, because at this point where you are thinking, okay, maybe it's Valentine's and I'm feeling lonely and maybe I should just go back to him, or maybe I don't have anybody to talk to, you have to make up your mind that I'm done and dusted. I'm not going to receive any treatment like that again. And for you to recognize that you're done, you have to actually understand your self-worth, because that was what you were lacking in the first place. That was why you stayed in a relationship all throughout while you were being mistreated. You have to understand that you yourself are much better than that. You are better than being treated that way. It doesn't matter whether you've been treated and you've been gaslighted or you've been manipulated. A real person that knows their self-worth is not going to allow themselves to get manipulated or gaslighted. So the first step into actually understanding that you need to leave that relationship is to make up your mind that you are done and you're not going to ever look back towards that person who did you wrong. Because honey, this life is too short to live in regrets. You have to understand that whether or not you're making a decision to leave a relationship, you have to understand that you have to stand by your decision. You have to make sure that your decision is permanent. You don't want to make decisions whereby you are thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't have been so harsh, maybe I shouldn't have. It's been done. Then you have to move on. You have to move on to the next chapter of your life. This is God's way of showing you that, okay, there's another chapter dedicated to you. You have to look forward to experiencing more happy things in your life. All those toxic things, all the drama, all the lying, all the cheating are done and you're finally free. So make up your mind and leave that person. Move on. Leave that person. So the second step in moving on from a toxic relationship is to realize your worth. After leaving the relationship, after understanding that you're done, after thinking you're not going to go back to that toxic ex, you have to start looking for your worth, so that you don't end up in the same relationship like that. Because the moment you don't know your worth, the moment you don't understand how precious you are, that's the moment you keep attracting toxic relationships. So you have to sit down and understand your worth. And what is the best way of understanding your worth is self-love. I have a full video on how to love yourself on my YouTube channel. You can refer back to it just so you know easy steps and how you can implement them and start loving yourself today. Because that person is not worth you being miserable all the time. You have to recover back to your own strength. Honey, you are capable of doing so much more than being stuck in a toxic relationship. So recovering yourself and knowing your worth, you navigate through all those negative emotions and you're going to bounce back right back on your feet. Third and final tip that I'm going to be giving today on how to recover yourself from a toxic relationship is revenge. The best revenge you can do to your ex or someone who treated you poorly is to level up. Do not allow that person to come back and see you where you were, where he left you or where she left you. Level up. Leave whatever you are doing right now and work on yourself. Become that person. Become the it girl. That's the best revenge you're going to be able to give someone who treated you badly. Because all they wanted was to see you miserable and sad all the time. And what are you going to give them? A show of your happiness. Give them a show of how happy you are without them in your life. Trust me, that is going to drive them absolutely crazy. I don't want you stalking them, checking whether they've gotten a new girlfriend or not. I want you to just give them a show of how happy you are without them in your life. That is going to make them the most miserable people on earth. So honey, level up. If you are a student, become the best student you can. If you're a businesswoman, make sure your business blows up. If you're a makeup artist, make sure your talent becomes more valued and validated. Honey, that's the best thing, and that's the best gift you can be able to give yourself after breaking up from a toxic person. Because especially if you dated a narcissist, they would never want you to become better than them. But doing that is going to drive them nuts. It's going to make them overthink whatever it is they've ever done to you in this life. The second chapter is going to be about mutual breaking up or breaking up from a non-toxic relationship, which is basically a relationship where you guys loved each other and there are circumstances which make you have to break up. Those are kind of relationship that you think, oh, maybe there are no other ways for you to continue the relationship. It might be long distance, it might be other factors in life that allows you not to continue with that relationship. The best advice I'm going to be giving you in that after going out of that relationship is to learn how to know yourself as a person. Detach yourself with that narrative of being in a relationship and start associating yourself with you being a person as a single entity. Learn about your likes, learn about your dislikes, and those are kind of the relationship that makes you think twice of everything. Because the moment, if you are used to being with that person, the moment you pick up something or the moment you go to your favorite restaurant, you always think about that person. The best thing you're going to do is recreate all those memories, but with yourself only. Instead of leaning towards the memory lane you had with that person, I'm sure all those are good memories, but it's going to keep haunting you back. It's going to keep making you miss that person. And the best thing you can do to yourself is to make sure you visit all those memory lanes alone. Make sure you savor each moment alone. Make sure you understand you as your own person alone without attaching that person to yourself. That is going to help you navigate through life easily after the breakup. You're going to start seeing life as a single unit instead of seeing that as a relationship. Instead of thinking, oh, could have done this together, you can start thinking, oh, I'm enjoying it better than I'm doing it myself right now. So being in a relationship and leaving the relationship without any hurtful or negative feelings sucks. But at the same time, it's allowing you to live the relationship with your mental health intact. None of your mental health is at stake. Unlike the person who lives a toxic relationship, the person has to start working on themselves from the beginning, because they have to if they are going to go into another relationship, they are going to go with all unresolved trauma, and it's going to be toxic for the person that they are meeting in their next relationship. But you as a person, you already have a life lesson of what you already want in a relationship. All you just have to do is wait for another perfect person to come by for you, and then you can venture into the relationship without having to think twice, because you are sure and you are confident of yourself, and you already know that the breakup did not result in something that you did, or it's not your fault. Meanwhile, people that are actually coming out of toxic relationship actually attach the breakup most of the times to themselves. So the difference between you and that person is mental health check, which I think is a pro. It's not a con, it's a pro, because most of the times you feel so fulfilled in life and you feel so happy that things are happening the way you want them to. Then suddenly things are not going the way you want them to. But you don't sit back down to realize that, okay, what if things are going this way because I'm meant to live this way? What if I'm living this relationship with this person because I'm meant to be with a better person than that person? Because when you're in a relationship with somebody, you never see what they do bad. You never see how poorly they treat you. You never see their insecurities. You never see their toxic characters. You never see their flaws. Even if you see them, you ignore them. Until you leave that relationship, you can never know if that person was good enough for you or not. All the people who are currently in a relationship right now do not know if their current partner is the best for them, because they haven't explored. They are still very attached to the idea of being with that single person, that they don't know if that person is going to be the best for them or not. But you have the freedom to choose. You have the freedom to know, okay, you'll be able to notice any little details of red flags from a new person you are seeing right now. That is one of the advantage of being single for a while. And to end this video, I'm going to be talking about benefits of being single. Yes, there are far more the benefits of being single, in my opinion, than being in a relationship. Because with single, the benefits are limitless. While in a relationship, you have a limit to the benefits you are going to be able to reap from your partner. Being single allows you to do things without any restrictions. It allows you to sleep on time without having to think, oh, I have to talk to this person. It allows you to pick up your phone whenever you feel like picking it up, without having to think, oh, I have to text this person or I have to check up on this person. Yeah, doing all those things are nice, But not having to do all those things are also nice. Not even nicer, let me tell you, because being single allows you to explore possibilities in life. It allows you to realize your self-worth, allows you to know that, oh, I'm where I am and I'm not going to allow anybody to come and treat me otherwise. Being single allows you to see all the possibilities you can, because when you're single, you're standing on the sidelines. It's just like playing football. The person that was benched is able to see all the flaws in everybody's relationship, in everybody's game, and is able to note down, okay, what to avoid and what not to avoid. So the moment the person gets back into the pitch, they know what to do exactly. That is why most of the time, the person that gets benched, whenever they have a comeback into the pitch, they mostly play better games than those who have been in the game for a while. So that is the advantage of being single. The last thing I'm going to be saying is make sure you heal before getting into another relationship. Enjoy the singleness while you can before getting into another relationship. Make sure you don't pack all your toxic traumas and everything and channel it to the next person you have a relationship. Keep the trauma to yourself, end the vicious cycle, and do not spread toxicity. Anyways, this brings us to the end of today's video. It's short and sweet and nice and straight to the point. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I finally know how to say subscribe, guys, without biting my tongue. You can follow my Instagram page at lately.here, and if you have anything to add on what I said, you can comment down below. Thank you for watching. Bye.